Can a cute, innocent little frog be kept at home? Min says it's possible. 2.5 years ago, Han developed a liking for horned frogs. He bought a small frog online, with extremely cute, big round eyes. So, how should he take care of it? Han wanted to design an easy care plan to reduce frequent water changes. First, he bought an aquarium with a filter system on top and a base filter below. This filtration system is quite powerful. He placed a hollow brick found in nature and an old piece of wood inside. He filled the hollow brick with substrate, leaving about 5 centimeters of space outside. On top of the substrate, he installed a small water supply tube. He bought some Thai plants to grow around the old wood and the hollow brick, adding a few aquatic plants to create a complete corner aquarium. After 3 months, the plants thrived beautifully. It felt great. The plants that didn't adapt wilted, while those that thrived sprouted new shoots. It was time to introduce the frog, with a green body and small light pink legs. What should he name it? Since it was entirely green, he decided to call it Little Jade. When he opened the lid, he noticed a few small spots on its body. Wasn't this a frog that looked prettier than a toad? He placed it in the aquarium, and it was indeed very adorable. As soon as Little Jade entered the tank, it wanted to perform a special show for Han, but it was quite shy. Although called an amphibian, they live near water all their lives and aren't very good at swimming. Perhaps this was a fake frog. Worried that Little Jade might drown, Han added another piece of old wood. After a while of adapting, Little Jade found a comfortable spot. Frogs produce a lot of urine. If he didn't pay attention to water changes, it could easily get sick. He misted the tank to maintain humidity. Thanks to the water supply tube, the tank could keep a stable temperature and humidity. He fed it a mealworm, placing it right in front of its mouth. Little Jade ate adorably, very amusingly. 2 days later, he gave Little Jade a small fish. Despite having a wide mouth, eating was not easy. It had to use its legs to push the food into its mouth. After 5 days, the water level in the tank decreased due to evaporation, so he needed to add a bit more water, ensuring it didn't exceed Little Jade's belly. It had become more skilled at eating fish, even consuming a large bell pepper, using its eyes to help push the food down its throat. Watching it eat made Han feel a bit choked as well. Today, Little Jade's meal consisted of an eel and 4 small insects. Oh no, it even bit the tweezers. Sometimes, Little Jade would leave its nest to sit elsewhere and enjoy the scenery, occasionally floating on the water's surface. Though it seemed to float, it was really just hanging its back legs on the wood. It stayed like that for 30 minutes without much movement. Should he help it back to land? Or was it intentional? It seemed fine. Little Jade was very mischievous and returned to its old spot a few hours later. Han was slightly worried for its safety, so he gave Little Jade a small training session. For the first time, Han discovered Little Jade's droppings. Upon inspection, it looked like a piece of substrate from afar. It turned out that whenever Little Jade bent down, it was going to the bathroom. It didn't want to dirty its nest. Little Jade was indeed very clean. Little Jade scratched itself, preparing to shed. Shedding for frogs means they are growing. It adeptly used its hind legs to peel off its skin and then ate it all, wasting nothing. Eating was when it was the cutest. However, Han noticed some mold growing near the moss, which was quite alarming, so he temporarily removed Little Jade to isolate it. It seemed reluctant to leave its nest. Han placed it in a temporary holding area and added water to the tank to submerge the moldy spots. He applied biological methods, catching many black shrimp from nature. Would they eat the mold? The black shrimp proved to be incredibly effective, constantly eating the mold day and night. After just 3 days, the mold disappeared. Han removed the water and released some trapped shrimp back into the tank. Little Jade was eager to return to its nest but accidentally fell outside. Thankfully, it got back home safely. Little Jade had learned to swim proficiently. It swam to the designated area, shedding once or twice a week. This time, its food was colorful bell peppers and a black shrimp. And after finishing, it wanted more. Quickly gulping it down, it closed its eyes, savoring the moment, experiencing it with its heart. The fish was too big and needed a little help to eat. Soon, the small fish and shrimp were all gone. Han tried feeding Little Jade artificial food, hard food like candy. Would it eat it? Dipping the food in water. It smelled quite fragrant. The small fish smelled the food and offered it to little Jade. Oh my. One bite and it was gone. There was also a mealworm swimming around. Let's see if little Jade liked it. And it jumped up excitedly. From this angle, its bottom looked quite cute. Almost like it had no waist. Wait, wasn't its waist underneath? Little Jade, a frog waiting for food, just sat there waiting for prey to arrive. Han wanted to see if little Jade could catch its own food. So he took a bowl, put small fish inside, and placed little Jade in the bowl. Despite being a plump frog, it was so quick that Han barely reacted before it gobbled up a small fish. Aside from eating, little Jade just sat still, proving to be a lazy frog that didn't like to travel much but was a greedy eater. Its large mouth could swallow the world whole, hitting its target without needing to lower its head, devouring both soup and water until full. After returning it to its nest, what was it thinking? Was it pondering how handsome it was? Han handed it a mirror for little Jade to admire itself. Little Jade was startled when it saw itself in the mirror, thinking, what kind of monster is this? So, would you want to keep a frog like that? Alright, that concludes today's story about the horned frog.